Looking to go out in the town in the city of Boston for an affordable price and grab some great food, drinks, and atmosphere in the Seaport district? Well, look no further than newcomer Seaport Social. Seaport Social is a premier and authentic social house that is poised to proudly serve the Boston area for many years to come. Their mission is to provide high-quality food and unique craft beer selection, along with a welcoming atmosphere for all those that wish to witness firsthand what the Boston social spirit is all about. From a top-notch bar, great group seating, to their premier menu including their massive loaded nachos, endless craft beers on tap, and an exquisite espresso martini option, look for manager Jimmy, who will satisfy your needs. A project that has been 4 years in the making is finally here, Seaport Social, which is located at 225 Northern Avenue in the Seaport District in Boston, will officially open its doors for their grand opening December 1st. Get there while you can and tell them Steele Nazz sent you. Eat, drink, social. That's what the Seaport Social does. Let it rip.
Hey boys, we're now joined by the Mr. Martini Boys here. Local South Shore guys.
Good to be back.
Recurring guests.
Oh, yeah, we're back. Let's go.
Big event next week we'll talk about. But first and foremost, I want to say what's happening.
What's going on, boys? I'm glad to be back. We got the full gang here. You know what I mean? We got to come back see the Steele Nazz boys. It's a staple.
It's a great
I had
duo.
a blast last time I was on. So
Yeah, I don't think that made the Subway. So last year we got a little drunk at Rhodes. got the martinis going, and at the Follow House. Oh, just great night.
Classic Quincy
I don't
night.
even remember.
Yeah, hit the strip.
we did come back and then recorded a pod that would never see the light of day.
Oh yeah, we've done it. We have done a couple. Can never be heard.
Off the record.
So yeah, we did the
Totally forgot about those.
Espresso Martini challenge last year in the office. So
That was excellent.
Yeah,
Who won that, Craig?
Correct.
we might have to do that again.
Yeah,
Where is that guy?
No, Craig was talking some smack and then just like no-showed. He wanted to do that again. He wanted to do that
he's
again.
gonna be here.
Of course
and
he
then
knows.
20 minutes ago, I see he's at the Red Sox. He didn't tell me.
Yeah, that's what
Cowardly.
That's
That's how
we
he
might have to
rolls.
roll up to the
He's
Red
very
Sox
complimentary
and,
like that.
He was overseas the last 2 weeks, and I don't even think he got back to work, and so he's
Still
he's
a
doing
scumbag.
him. We'll see him when we see him. He brings the showmanship of getting all the ingredients and stuff. I don't think either one of us could
No, he
mark
came to play
down.
that day. He did. He had fresh espresso, the whole shebang.
We're 0-1 right now.
But he had the prosciutto poppy kid in here. He literally he brought a fucking full grill in.
Prosciutto's the man.
Stove. It was
Prosciutto's the
sick.
man.
Well, we're ready. So whenever he's around, bring him back.
We
Yeah.
can come
Oh,
to
yeah.
my bar where I work and we'll just do it there.
Where is that again?
Shout out Madre.
Lower Mills, Milton. Shout out
Okay.
Madre, Osteria.
Great espresso
You guys
martini.
gotta
Great
come in.
espresso
Yeah, we got to get over
We
there.
gotta get over
We
there.
haven't been over there.
What time
yet.
they close today?
They're not open.
Also,
You
Molly,
come when I'm bartending. No. We're not open
He
Mondays.
stands around and does
Tuesday
nothing all
through
day.
Sunday though. $1 oysters at the bar. Come see
Oh,
Magic.
you gotta
100%.
make it happen.
100%.
I make a decent espresso martini. Probably wouldn't make it to your event, but
to the level.
I don't know if how do you make it to your event to be one of the 10 chosen? Do they have to be the best, or do they have to just cooperate?
No, you don't have to be the best. It's probably a bit of both. You got to cooperate. You got to be the best. It's like you fall somewhere in the middle.
Bartenders are.
And we got to like you somewhat too. I feel like we got to have like some sort of connection with that restaurant. You know,
That's
like
fair.
Capo, Selfie. I mean, I got nothing for them. You know what I mean? I don't even step foot in that establishment anymore.
The restaurant has to care about like the espresso martini.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, you have like different
it has to be
restaurants.
that kind of
showing
like
some
staple.
respect.
Like, yeah, if you go to Jake and Joe's, you're gonna get a milk bag, and they're not gonna show up to
A
the event. I'll
Yoo-hoo
tell
and
you
vodka.
that.
If you had Jake and Joe's,
That would be nuts.
your own credibility would be
No, we've been
questioned.
some great restaurants though.
You guys should just
so.
have like one dud, so that one just mass like that one sucked, but they're all.
I'm not gonna
great,
say
yeah.
it, but we might.
Oh, you have okay. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The champ last year, I thought was like a dud.
Oh,
when I
which
drank-
one?
Well, they're back to
222.
222. I
yeah.
didn't like.
Yeah, no.
I remember drinking that one
fired, Magic.
specifically and
Shots
being
fired.
like, "That's the worst one I had."
Yeah.
And then I won.
It's funny. It was either they had the worst score or the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people
So
like
that-
there was no in between.
We need
homers,
to, we
baby,
need to
and
check
homers.
the credibility of the voters as well. Like there could be people paying people off too.
Oh, that happened last
So-
year.
Yeah, you never know.
So-
Paid voters.
So there was a little bit of pandering last year with like the whole. You can get another espresso if you vote for us. And
Yeah.
so if like
Some
they
bribery.
showed them,
That's very smart.
if they showed them
Actually,
they voted for them, then they gave them another espresso, and people were just getting out there getting bombed. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate
Magic.
the player. You know.
No, you can't.
I know you can't get mad. You can't get mad.
Exactly.
That would definitely get me my vote until I don't remember that you did that for me.
Yeah,
when it's
yeah.
voting
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Which fucking table gave you that?
That was a little bit more this year, so it's going to be next Thursday. So we're recording
August
Tuesday night,
17th.
August
17th.
17th. Yep.
Yeah.
Sir Winston, right on the Seaport there, Boston Harbor.
Yep.
Just hot, like, so the tickets are almost sold out, of course.
Tickets
Yeah.
are almost
Yep.
sold out, which is awesome because like last year's venue we could only really have 200 people. This year it's 400, so we doubled up in the the venue size. So
Where does that outreach come from? Does it come just from the restaurants or just your word of mouth?
I would say it mostly comes from word of mouth. I'd say it comes from the page, you know what I mean? The Martini page. We got like a cult-like following now. A lot of people, hit us up. They notice us out in the street now, be like, Martini Boys, what's up? Like, so we're starting to get some notoriety out there in the streets, but I mean, it comes from
I think
definitely the brands, like
the-
the restaurants we bring together too. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
between the brands of the restaurants and like this year we stepped up our marketing a little bit. We got like a legit photographer and videographer.
Yeah, Dwight. Shout out
And
Dwight.
shout
Let's
out to
go,
Dwight.
Dwight.
Yeah.
Let's go,
What's
Dwight.
the name of it? Creative.
Unruly Creatives.
Unruly Creative. So shout
like
out
that
to you,
name.
And we're
Dwight.
working a lot
That's
with
a
In
great
Boston
name.
Magazine still. This year is going to be Martinis in Bikinis.
Yeah.
So there's
Oh, yeah.
going to be a swimsuit fashion show on
What?
the boat.
Yeah,
So
let's
we're
go.
out there, all the models. We got a lot of beautiful women coming out to this boat.
Any
So.
notable models, or is that just
So
in
they're
sleep?
actually it's Maggie agency models this year. So last year we just had like our kind of girlfriends and their friends, which hey, they're definitely models, ladies. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah.
This year we actually have like legitimate Maggie agency, Newbury Street, Boston
Let's go.
models. So there's going to be some lookers
Yikes,
out
I'm
there
really
this
going to
year.
clean my suit.
Yeah, I know, that's seersuckers. You know what I mean? You
might need a
deep
new one.
clean.
I got to show
Yeah,
up.
you don't have enough time. You don't have enough time. I don't think that's gonna be
That
fixed.
is not going to be ready, but you know what? Sometimes they like a little character in the suit. They want to know the story.
Oh,
Behind the
100%.
mess.
100%. You gotta have an old steely
Rachel
suit.
Starr's been on that suit. I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
She's been
I got a lap dance from Rachel Starr on that suit. It's not going to watch.
Dude, that shirt you came out with last year.
I don't wanna
in
go
the
within
event,
20
the fight
feet of
event,
that.
Rachel Starr, forget about it.
That shirt also has got some mold on it,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Thing's legendary. Absolutely legendary piece. But
Shout out Rachel still one day. Like she's
Yeah,
probably
you're gonna
like,
come.
she's the black what is it called? The white whale. The white whale. I
White
forgot.
whale.
She's the new white whale. Menery was the white whale.
Yeah,
Rachel's once again the white whale.
Has she
All
been
right,
in
Rachel,
public
let's do it.
recently? I don't know how she's looking nowadays.
She's looking good. But I don't, she might be retired.
Oh,
I don't even
knows.
know. I saw her
How's
post
her
something on
Instagram?
OnlyFans. I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't subscribe.
Yeah.
Bold
I'm
face.
sure.
Oh no! I'm not subscribing to a porn size OnlyFans.
Yeah, right. You get it for free.
That's free.
Yeah, right.
Now I gotta get to the bottom of it. Like throughout the year after you guys came on last year, there was a whole debate of just like, should there be beans in the martini? Should there not be?
Yeah.
Just like, what's your overall like go?
Always eat the bean.
No questions asked. Has to have
Eat
three
the
beans.
beans.
Has to have 3 beans.
Yeah.
What's it stand for, Tony? Peace, love.
Go fuck yourself. Nah, it's like peace, love, and life or something like
Yeah,
that.
peace, love, and
Love and
happiness.
happiness.
But I mean, that's a staple. You got to have 3 beans on there. It looks classy. It kind of puts the whole drink together in perspective. It's like having the olive hanging out of the top of the martini.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
yeah.
party.
You know what I mean? It's distinctually an espresso martini when you see that.
I've just had some good ones that like just are completely like unloaded, like no beans or anything, and I'm just like, this is
froth.
great. This
No
is great,
froth.
but it's
Right.
like,
Presentation.
yeah, we need the presentation.
Gotta have the presentation.
Yeah, it goes it's like if it was a 9, going to an 8, maybe
Right.
a 7.5.
100%.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It's got to be there.
Yeah,
the
you're
beans are a
losing
must.
points.
You
You're
know what I
losing
mean?
What are
Yeah.
some of your like new favorite local spots like that you've been hidden?
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Local?
Yeah, local.
Alba.
I mean,
Alba and Quincy. Luca and Dorchester. Weymouth.
No, Luca and Rockland.
I mean, Luca and
Rockland,
Rockland.
that's a good spot. That's a hidden
Real
gem.
good,
hidden
real
gem.
good,
Yep.
real good.
Lucy's has a good one.
Lucy's
It's a
Dorchester.
little
great.
sweet for me, but it is pretty good.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, shout out to Wiki Craft. That's one of our favorite spots. We're there all the time.
Yep.
Steve, the owner over there, is great. treats us like royalty over there. So
Yeah, people
Gotta love that. Gotta love
You guys
that.
should get your
Also-
picture on the wall.
the field is probably
It
thinking
Probably will.
the field probably thinks we're like colluding with Wicked Craft at this point
Honestly.
because
I know.
like how much we're there. But
Well, they were at your first event. I remember them
Yeah, they
being
were.
there.
They almost came in like dead last.
3 restaurants from last year are coming back: Publico, Wicked Craft, and 222, the winners
222.
last year.
Oh wow!
So
Yep.
Yeah, they got to come for at least a chance for the repeat.
exactly.
Yeah,
Was Wicked Craft like pretty new?
yeah,
When
When
so
you
they're-
were invented?
They're only a year and
done?
a half old now.
Okay.
So the one thing with Wicked Craft is they've been working with us, or we've been working with them to kind of like perfect their like martini to like our liking, but that's not.
That's gonna change the game
But
for them
that's
this
not
year.
to say that you guys are gonna like
No,
what
but
we like.
still.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Right.
So
And
I
we'll
remember they
but-
had a pretty
but
weak
we've-
one last year. Like,
Yeah.
They were in the beginning. They were like one of the first tables, and I was like, yeah, I've had better than that for sure.
Well, so
that-
a big thing with them
And I also
too
had
is,
never heard of them, but now all you see on Instagram is
oh, they're all
people
over the place. Shout out to Dwight and Unruly Creatives. He does all their videos. But the reason why though that they have a tough time is they have a cordial liquor license, so they can't sell like straight vodka. They have to have a certain sugar content
Yeah.
in their vodka, so it makes the drink like a little bit more sweet, a little bit
Yeah.
more
What
syrupy.
kind of vodka are they using over there?
Vanilla.
What
Like,
type?
what-
That's a
You remember?
secret.
Okay.
It's like
That's
a
fair.
vanilla.
That's
vodka.
fair.
Give out the recipe. I got you.
Now,
I
does
got
that
you.
scare you way more, or does it make it taste better?
It
Yeah.
I mean, they've done a great job at
Yeah.
making it
They've
taste
honed it
good,
in.
even though they have that cordial liquor license. But it's funny because you'll go to a place that has like, regular liquor license and you get that regular vodka and you're like, ooh, man.
Yeah, but sometimes I like the bite to the vodka. In
No, that's
in
what-
the
no, I'm
drink.
saying,
Oh,
me
okay.
too, yeah.
Do you have a
yeah.
specific vodka you think tastes best in Espresso Martini?
I would say,
I like Stoli Vanilla.
yeah, I was going to say Stoli's fantastic or like Kettle One is never a miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kettle's
So
just fire.
Tito's is not like the
Tito's is
Tito's
fine.
is whatever, but
But shout out to
I didn't
Ty
know
I was
Law.
just
maybe
gonna
it was-
say,
it really
Ty
is a
Law's new
difference
vodka
maker?
is pretty bomb.
Ty Law.
Yeah, we're gonna get Ty Law on the
You guys
show.
get better with these
Got 'em.
people.
Corvus.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna get Ty on the show. He gave us a sip of his new vodkas he's
I
dropping.
gotta say,
They're
it's
fucking delicious.
Wicked good. He's
Yeah.
got what is it? Grilled pineapple is the flavor.
Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
you can't do
I
anything
like
like
that.
that.
I like
that.
that. In on
I
that.
had some grilled
Oh, I know
pineapple
Ty
at a
Law's
Brazilian joint a couple days ago.
Ooh.
Very good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pineapple's
Brazilian food, how'd
huge.
that go?
Delicious.
Delicious. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the big flavor this year is going to be maple.
Maple.
You hold on.
Maple by Ty Law? Maple vodka?
No. Just
Maple
in
by
general.
Ty
Cocktails this year are going to be maple flavors. That's the big flavor coming out. You wait and see.
All right.
Maple
I'll take
by
it.
Ty Law. It sounds like a sex clone or something. Now you mentioned the comeback 222. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who are who are some new guys in play here?
Yeah, so we got the Daily Catch.
Yep.
That's a huge one. They've been around forever. Shaq and all them were just talking about it recently, being like best food in Boston, the Daily Catch. So that was a huge one for us.
Is that near that's near the Garden or my?
It's
No,
that's
it's right outside of the north end,
yeah.
kind of
Oh.
over near Seaport.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
They got a sick patio out back.
Right around the corner from Tia's.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta check it out.
Best seafood in Boston, people say. So that's a huge one for us.
Joya.
Joya is
Brand
De
new.
Pasquale. So that's basically Brico, Trattoria El Panino, Quattro, Mare, that whole chain
North
in the
End,
north
bomb.
end.
Yep.
This is their little baby.
What's a far for?
Yeah. So, well,
I
because
think
De
it
Pasquale,
I think they stink.
It's an honest man.
They're espresso martinis.
Oh
yeah,
boy.
little sweet.
Yeah.
These guys at Brico.
How'd they make the cut if
So, dude, De Pasquale Venture, I really respect what they do, but I think they're a bit scared to lose their number one title of Espresso Martinis because they're just like saying that they have the best in Boston. A lot of people,
Yeah.
if you ask them, what's a good Espresso Martini in Boston, they'll say Brico. Because they put a lot of effort in their Espresso Martini. Everyone comes out the same. It's consistent. It looks good, right? But Joya is basically the exact recipe as Brico because these restaurants, it's a
exact-
group.
yeah,
they're all
It's a
together,
big group. So Brico is like terrified to hop in this competition because they just don't want to lose their,
They gave us the
credibility.
cold
They're
shoulder.
worried-
That's on
But the
paper.
thing with
Yeah.
Joya
People are
is,
seeing
though,
it
it's
now.
an
Yeah.
They're worried
independent
about
restaurant.
sales
That's-
dropping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like a direct correlation of sales dropping. So, I mean, I think Joya is going to basically prove if Brico has what it takes or not. They're kind of using them as like a, it's like what we're doing in
Because not
Ukraine
everybody
right now.
knows
You know?
Joy is part of the Dave Pasquale group.
No, they don't. It's like kind
It's
of like
independent.
They will now if they listen to
they're
us.
a private
Yeah, they
backer.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I love that though. You guys can just big dick because people don't want to be in the competition because they don't want to lose credibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's like here we are showcasing the fact,
Prove yourself.
Well,
I think.
right.
Yeah.
Who else is
You
in the
think people
contest?
run from Portnoy when they're like, oh,
True.
we can't have this guy saying our pizza's not the best in
Well,
town.
you saw
I'm
that
sure.
one guy that they gave. Remember the guy that told him like to
Yeah,
buzz
yeah.
off on the patio, and then
That guy's just a jackass.
Yeah,
but
it's-
yeah.
That guy put the death cup.
And well, that was so funny. He was just like, "What an idiot!" It's like, "What a jackass!"
It's serious though. It's like you can't let somebody come in and review your goddamn thing, even if they do have a platform or not. It's like so someone else
You
is
guys should
gonna
wear
come
like
in.
disguises one time.
I know.
Try to do like a secret, like wear the fucking
Yeah, the Mr.
glasses.
McGonagall.
with-
Oh,
no, we'll
they
go right
might
in
not
there.
know.
We don't give a shit.
I'm just saying, you want to sneak it by them.
No, no. Brico, like we went in there again and asked this year. The guy comes right out. He's like, "No, we're not doing it this year." So we're like, "Yeah, whatever." I mean, they didn't do it last year. Like, clearly they
No
have
harm,
some
no
sort
foul.
of thing. Like, they like their espresso martinis a certain way.
Yeah, literally.
100%. But
So
we
we
got
got a lot of
Julia.
other good restaurants too, like
Yeah.
Publico obviously is
That was
back
a
this
returner.
That's a
year.
returner.
Yep.
And then we have 1928 Beacon Hill.
Good
Ooh.
spot.
One of the
yeah.
best spots that for food. And-
Sexy
yeah,
spot
real-
right there.
like,
Yeah.
You want to
You
go
bring
with
your
your
girl
girl?
over there?
Yeah.
1928.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
1928.
low key. I got that as a favorite early, just the way you're selling it. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
have a feeling it's gonna be a good one.
It's like
Yeah.
antique, swanky vibes on like this hill in
Swanky.
Beacon,
Oh,
Beacon
Love that
Hill.
word, swanky.
South Shore owned the guy that owns it's a Cohasset guy,
Okay.
real good
Yeah.
guy. So
We should make Vegas odds, like get the people going.
I know
Yes.
we should. We should be betting on this.
Yeah.
You know what I
We
mean?
can help
Put
set
some
the
odds on
line.
it.
We'll
Yeah.
put something out. We'll tag all the bars.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
make
we'll
it. We'll
figure it
set
out.
the
Yeah, we'll
odds.
figure
Yeah, 100%. I'm trying to think who else.
Keep the restaurants
Rock and
coming.
Rye.
Rock and
Rye.
Rye.
How'd they make it? I think that one of my owners who owns Madre is involved with Rock and Rye.
Yeah, no, they're a
yeah.
cool spot.
They
So
probably
we,
got
they
a
only,
similar recipe to what I'm doing.
They do
Yeah,
the Flamingo and they just opened
Yeah.
Pinkies.
Pinkies is good. Shout
Yeah.
out Pinkies.
Yep,
You
yep.
been
Great
there?
spot. I've been there. It's
Yeah,
nice.
we went
It's
there
swanky
opening
in there,
night.
I
Yeah,
think.
it's real
that's
cool.
their swanky spot. Rock and Rye's like their bar, and we walked in there, and then we were like,
Uh-oh.
we're like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? Because you can kind of tell if a spot has a good espresso martini the minute you walk in.
Because they
Yeah,
asked you to calm down.
Calm,
Yeah, they
down,
asked
calm
us-
down or come down?
Calm down.
Yeah, probably both.
Yeah.
We were a little rowdy in Rock and Rye.
Yeah. No,
It's
but
a rowdy place.
it was funny. We walk in and all of a sudden we're like, oh fuck, like this is like a sports bar type deal. You know what I mean? We're probably gonna get served like some shit, and they served up some real
Yeah.
mean espresso martinis.
go.
Yeah.
So
I was like blown away. I was like,
our
did
boy
not
Blackie down
think
there.
that this was gonna be this good.
yeah, I like their energy too. They're kind of like blue collar. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, okay.
So it's like kind of a more blue collar spot.
Right in Chinatown.
Yeah, right in Chinatown. And we actually
nice.
did a good job this year at like really getting a certain spot in each sector of the city.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
It is.
Yeah.
Like last year we were
Moving
in North
away,
End
yeah.
heavy. We had
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
5 North End restaurants. You know what I mean? It's like one of them
Yeah.
are
We
bound
still
to
have like
win.
4.
Yeah, we have 2.
2.
Wicked Craft.
Losteria, Wicked
Losteria,
Craft.
The Daily Catch. You're not
Daily
counting-
Catch,
you're
yeah.
not counting
I would
that.
say
No,
that's
I would
more
say
like
it's 3.
waterfront.
Yeah.
I mean, the
I
North
guess
End,
they're in
North
the
End
North
is
End.
Italian.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta
a
get
special
the North
Martini.
End.
You gotta get the
Like,
North
it's going
End.
to happen.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where you're going to get a good espresso.
And then
Yeah.
who else? We got
Our white whale
Winston,
though
anybody?
is Pier 4, Woods Hill Pier 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Hill Pier 4.
In Seaport, oh
Yep.
my god, they make their own maple cream,
Irish Bailey thing.
Irish maple cream.
That's gonna be a
infused-
game
infused
changer.
with vodka. Oh,
Yeah, but
shit's
place does
so
that. You know,
loud.
that's
what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
They're
fuck
not
around with
contest,
that.
though.
Yeah, they're not in the contest.
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
So they're
that's
just
our
they're-
white whale, but we need them.
Yeah.
We've been hounding
Is there
them.
any way they
Their-
come last minute?
Their
Is there-
marketing manager
is it all
just
set?
doesn't.
You
Yeah,
guys,
shout
answer
out to the
any
technical
emails.
marketing
Clown.
you guys review it though?
I'm
You
just
guys
kidding. I
go
didn't
over
mean
there?
that.
Yeah,
We
that's the spot we say is
Great
the
guy,
best
great
in
guy.
Boston.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Girl.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I would say Woods Hill Pier 4 is probably the best espresso martini in
I'll have to
Boston.
put
Wow,
that down.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
100%.
Where?
Yeah.
Woods Hill Pier 4.
Yeah,
Best
Woods
in
Hill
Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably, yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, they're well,
Granted, we
they're
haven't been there in a while. So.
yeah, and
Nope,
the reason
I
they
went-
couldn't go is
Did you?
because they make that Irish Bailey's cream in house, and we can't have basically people bring their own alcohol onto the ship.
Yeah.
So they're like, wait, how are we going to make our cream that makes our
The
espresso
yacht.
martinis? I
That's
go,
fair.
just bring it.
That
I literally said that to them. I'm like, just
put it
bring
under
it.
your shit,
You know
dude.
what I
Walk
mean?
over
Nobody's,
to it, bro.
nobody's looking. You know what I mean? Just bring it.
Now, for you guys, you need the cream, or like you guys dark guys do? I feel like down.
I hate the cream.
We
you
like
hate
the
the cream?
dark.
But-
Oh yeah.
Woods Hill Pair 4, love the cream.
They're your best cream in town.
Best cream in town.
And I will say, we've asked our crowd on the page multiple times, what do you guys like, light or dark? And then light wins every time.
Oh, definitely.
It's a New
Tastes
England
better.
thing.
It's,
Yeah.
If you like your black coffee, it's probably a dark guy. You're
Yep,
probably a dark guy.
100%. And if you like to drink, I think this is what it is. If you drink a lot of espresso martinis, you're a dark guy.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh, that would be delicious, you know what I mean? You're a cream guy.
Yeah, like just mix one in.
Yeah,
something
mix
like
one
that,
in,
yeah.
exactly.
Even different part of the countries I've been to, whenever I've been like, oh, I'm getting an espresso martini, they always bring over a dark one. It's never a light.
Because that's the traditional way.
I
to do
honestly
it.
don't know if I've ever gone to
Because
espresso martini somewhere
You want to know
else.
why?
Yeah, I don't
Because
think I have.
that's an
What, from
espresso
around here?
martini.
Like other
Yeah,
than around
From
here.
other
Yeah, right.
states, when I go on vacation, I don't really get espresso
No,
martinis.
it's not
I'm
a
just
popular
realizing
drink
that.
out there.
If I'm like,
I don't know why I don't though.
like some in the
I
morning.
would think I would order that.
I had a couple
I
of
get
them.
margaritas and Coronas and
Yeah,
tequila.
yeah,
Well,
because that's like the beach
that's
vibes, you know?
Yeah.
What would you guys say? Like, would you rather drink an espresso martini in the summer or the winter? When would you order?
Winter by
Anytime.
miles.
Winter.
By miles.
Anytime.
Anytime's the answer.
Yeah,
right.
I chose one or the other.
Yeah, winter.
yeah.
No, I think so. That's another question we asked the crowd, and it was winter. People said
Yeah.
it's a
I
winter
think I'd
drink.
go winter.
Yeah,
I could always use it as a dessert too.
Yeah, it's a perfect
Gotta
dessert.
make it happen.
there's something about
I'm
coffee in
getting
the
fucking
summer. You're like,
thirsty.
ah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a little
Drink-
itchy. The
drink
neutrals
neutral,
are
drink
good, but
neutral.
now I'm thinking about the
I
fucking
know. Next time
Neutrals
we'll
is,
bring on some espresso.
We're
next
missing a
time.
couple
We'll
more
fucking mix them
restaurants
up.
though. We got La Osteria.
Oh, and Evo, that was the last restaurant we just closed. That was probably like 4 days ago. We just got them. They're Newbury Street. So he owns Committee in Seaport, and then this place called Hugh. This dude George, good guy, beast, knows his restaurants, knows his deal, and he's got a beautiful spot over on Newbury Street. Perfect for us.
Yeah.
You know,
Love it.
so it's like a kind of like a white collar spot. You know what I mean?
We almost had this one restaurant, Chickadee, where they put like egg whites. In
no,
there.
full egg.
Full egg.
Full
egg.
egg.
No, literally
I was
full
saying
egg,
egg
drop
whites
it in,
the other day,
shake
and they
it.
go, it's a full egg.
Yeah.
Full egg in your espresso
Full raw
martini.
egg.
Yeah.
It's a reckless.
I had an egg white one
Pack a
recently.
lunch.
Yeah, literally.
What's the deal with the egg white? Is that what makes the froth
foam.
stay the
Yeah.
whole time, right?
Yeah,
No,
this-
it's not an egg white. You literally take the cup, crack an egg, pour it in, shake it up, and serve.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So does it keep it frothy?
keeps
This
it-
thing, this
Super
thing was
crabble.
like an impenetrable
Probably a
froth.
hidden gem. It's probably a hidden gem.
It is. The
Yeah.
consistency of it, it tastes like different.
It
You know
wasn't
what I
the
mean?
best espresso martini I had, but the froth was so sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the froth,
Yeah, it
I mean,
was
come
sexy.
on now.
You
know?
can taste the egg a little bit, which is
Usually a pro tip is if that thing does not have a head on it, if it has no froth, it
It's-
has no real espresso in it. So that's like a pro
It's
tip
dead
right
in the
there.
water.
Yeah, it's dead in the water. You probably had a woman shake it up for you. You know what I mean?
Get him.
Get him!
That's how Megan Rapinoe, right?
I'm not gonna lie, it does piss me off because I was in bartending school. They said shake the fuck out of that espresso martini for at least 10 seconds,
Yeah.
and you need that's gonna get you that
10
froth.
seconds.
You shake coffee up.
10,
It
yeah,
gets
Solid
frothy.
minute.
a minute.
A minute.
I'm gonna step on my game.
Back on the competition a
Don't
little
shake
bit.
that.
So, how does the voting happen? Do like everyone there vote, or like how does?
Yeah, so everyone votes. So there's QR codes at every table. So before you
Everywhere.
leave the table, we tell the bartenders, make sure you tell them to scan this thing and vote for you out of 1 to 10. It was funny. Last year we didn't communicate to people that 1 is the worst and 10's the best.
Oh,
So,
wow.
so we had people writing 1 as the best, right? So we had to go
we're
back.
airing
Joey,
our
That's messy.
scandal.
Joey had to like,
Maybe
we're airing it all out
22-2
there.
is the worst.
No, so we go back. Joey does this like format of like figuring it out. If people put 1 as he basically this dude's the tech guy here, so he flipped the data, and then I go, Joe, Alec, get the fuck out there right now and go talk to everybody you can and just see which one's the best and ask him which one was the best. And these both guys came back and they're like 222. People are just saying 222. So
They had the buzz going. They must have had like the people
The
in that room.
pandering.
Dude,
If
you
you
know
own the room, you
pandering.
own the contest.
You know what I think,
Mama
too?
Maria's was the panderer.
Oh, yeah. They ran out of cups halfway through the event. And this girl comes
yeah.
over and she was trying to fucking get with me or something. She's like, hey, we ran out of cups. Can we get some more? I looked at her. I was like, we gave you fucking more than enough cups. I go, you're gonna have to tell everybody that you gave out all your
guys
cups
are
and you got nothing left. And she's like, no. Next thing you know, I see her asking the fucking hotel manager for like paper cups. So they're serving them in paper cups. This year we're gonna be up their ass about it. I'll fucking toss them off the boat.
Yeah, but also, what are you doing?
This is the best part about the Martini Showdown. It's a little bit out of control, a little bit wild. I mean,
100%.
these guys keep it between the
100%.
lines.
Yep.
They're showmen, professionals.
Yep.
But everyone else is boozing.
Hard.
We're drinking
I mean,
espresso martinis.
everyone there on like their 10th espresso martini.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that's
they're
gonna get records.
minis, but we're sucking them down. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
We've had
every
people-
place was given multiple of them.
Dude, we've had people come
I
through.
don't know how many I drank, but it was a lot.
Oh, I mean, dude, you at least get 10 of those. This year we're gonna have a cash bar too, so I mean, you can mix in whatever else you want
I
to
hope,
mix
I hope the ship wins.
in. Yeah.
The ship has the
starts
best
making
one.
espressos. Dude,
I'm definitely
that'd be
getting one from the
dynamite,
ship.
yeah, people were fucking texting us last year like, fuck you guys, that event fucking destroyed me for a week. You know what I mean? Because I mean,
That's great.
espresso, you go to
Yeah,
bed,
you're not used
sleeping.
to it like us. You
know?
you can't.
Yeah, you're not sleeping.
Yeah.
No way you're sleeping. You know what I mean?
Me and
So-
Liam have had 14 espressos in a day.
yeah, that was the record right
That's a
now.
lot.
14 full-size espresso martinis
Yeah.
in the North End.
How do you guys not
Italian
get sick of
espresso.
them?
Oh, we.
They're so good.
Yeah, they're fucking delicious.
I mean, it's like asking like a blue collar guy does he not get sick of drinking coffee every morning?
Yeah, right.
It's willpower. It's willpower.
It's willpower.
Yeah.
It's fucking delicious. It keeps us
At one
going.
point,
You
you're
get
just
the
so drunk
energy.
you don't even know.
Yeah. It's basically, I love Red Bull vodka. If I was making a cocktail somewhere, I'd make a Red Bull vodka for myself. So it's like I love
It's dangerous.
It's the classy Red Bull
energy
vodka.
in booze. I mean, it can't be fucking beaten. And then all we do is tie it up nice and you put it. It's basically espresso martini is like a Red Bull vodka in a tuxedo. That's what they say.
I like that. I like
I
that.
love
yeah.
that.
So it's classing up our degeneracy a little bit.
14's the record. I kind of want.
Exactly.
I want to see what a
Don't
day
worry,
of
it's
doing
a martini.
like 14
Yeah.
does to me.
I think my high's like 5, and I
I'm
think that's a
interested.
lot.
I'm
Yeah,
interested
yeah.
to see what that does.
14
to.
will have you at like 4 in the morning in your bed going like this, like literally laying
Literally.
back and going like this.
Oh god.
And you're right there on the line of death.
It's not fun.
We've all been there before.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fun till you
Exactly.
get home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. But no, it's a delicious drink. And I mean, we started off doing this just because we fucking love these things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Tough
can
to get
remember
sick
the
of.
early days.
Yeah, I know.
You guys have come a long way.
I appreciate it.
Two
We're-
events now.
Absolutely.
This one's gonna be fucking massive.
Double the
Obviously.
size.
Yeah.
This
Let's
one's
say
gonna. This one's gonna be off the fucking.
Now, how does your day
Off the
start
boat?
after so you guys
Off
have
the
been
boat.
through it once? Like, how is your day going to start? You guys have to get on a big boat. Like
Yeah.
it starts like 6 o'clock. So
Starts at 6.
what's your like pre thing?
I love that, man. That's actually a
Scramble.
great question.
Scramble.
I mean,
Run around.
my thing last year, right? It was like, dude, that morning, I'm sitting there. I go for a run in the morning, right? And I'm listening to like some, like that Jordan speech or some
Yeah.
sort of fired up
Oh, yeah.
fucking speech, right? You got to get going. You know what I mean? Fuck all these.
Big day.
Couple
Yeah.
shimmies, couple
Big
red
day.
core bangs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, all this work, it's kind of funny. It's like they always say, like, the journey is the best part, right?
Yeah.
So it's like us scrambling for fucking 3 months trying to set it up. So it's kind of like, you get to the destination and you're like, fuck, you don't even, it goes by in a, blink of an eye type deal. So it's quick. And that day, I mean, I'm getting fired up in the morning. I'm texting these guys like, let's go. Biggest day of our life right now. You know what I mean? Let's put a great show on, that type of deal. And then, we get together. And once we touch that like venue, I feel like once we get in there,
Well, we do some running around in the morning, that's for sure.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
last minute
Scrambling
shit.
hard.
BJ's
last year.
trips,
Like,
maybe.
Yeah,
Get some
BJ's,
waters.
we had to get
Naturally,
water.
naturally.
Any way we can
Me
help.
and Liam
Any-
too.
if you need some help this year,
100%.
I got a car now.
Come in early.
Well, we
but,
need 15 folding tables. You want to bring them there?
Oh jeez. that's a big ass.
He's got it.
Yeah, right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
but
get
it's-
him there.
It's intense. Like that morning's, it fires you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get it's like having like a concert. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like I said to these guys last year, I'm like, I was telling Alec actually today because we were thinking about having an after party at the Grand. We'll see. But
Need it.
Yeah, let's
But,
go.
We're gonna be buzzing. We need it.
Print the shirts.
like the last I remember last year, I like went upstairs. We were staying at the Liberty Hotel where we did the venue, and I just like go upstairs. I get this bottle of champagne, and I'm just sitting there with my glass. Everyone walks out of the room, and I just like take a sip. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, long
You know what I
day.
mean? Just like,
Long
damn,
day.
that's
Did
you
all.
pop it?
Yeah, of course. God, I was probably done with it by the time I was sitting down. But no, I mean, it just goes by quick, and it's like, you do all this work for like 4 hours of a quick show. And I mean, you guys know, you guys put on fucking awesome shows. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things.
Yeah, it's a big scramble.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. It's like, it's really the journey leading up to it. You learn a lot, you figure shit out, and then it's like that night, it's fucking blast.
Yeah.
And then it's like the next day, you're like, dude, how do we keep this?
Yeah, what just
Well, just
happened?
remember
Yeah, right.
My biggest thing was freeze frame. I took Liam aside at one point and said, stopped him. He's running around. We're running around. And I pull him behind the curtain. I go, look. And he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, hold on. Just look out here. Look what we did. And we both stopped. We looked out. And that memory we'll always have. And it's just so nice
100%.
to know we did that. We put 250 people in a room that were all happy, doing their thing, having a great night. And it was so nice to like look back and look out and see that.
Yeah.
And like,
It's not easy.
No, it is.
Liam looked at me and thanked me. He's like, dude, I wouldn't have never even stopped.
100%. Yeah, you don't like stop to smell the roses. And it's like, it's cool too, because anybody can do this. I mean, me and Alec literally sat there at Alba one day, bored as fuck. All our boys are sitting there blazing on the couch, same routine we're always in. We go out to Alba and we sit on the roof deck. I'm like, let's go get an espresso martini, dude. I know this place Alba has real espresso, right? I'm telling Alec. And then I'm sitting there, we're both having, I'm like, dude, people need to know where good espresso martinis are.
Yeah.
Like, where's the real espresso, around here? Where can people get good ones? We fucking pulled out the camera. We just recorded a video. We figured out the name Mr. Martinis in like a minute, found it on GoDaddy.com, MrMartinis.com. I'm like, what? Like, this is available? Like the IP? Like Frank Sinatra doesn't own this. Dean Martin doesn't own this. Vegas someone doesn't own this. I mean, the name to us was like, damn. So I grabbed the name. We fucking come back. First person we walk in the house is Joe, and we know he loves him too. We're like, Joe, we just started up this review espresso martini page. You got to fucking, he goes, what the fuck are you talking about? I am Mr. Martinez. We're like, you're in. Great. All right. We start tomorrow. We're going to do 3 reviews. You know what I mean? So it gave us something to do.
That fast, like pace, like back in the day, you guys definitely were every day.
Oh,
Is
we
it
were
still every
hustling.
day?
No, we slowed down a bunch.
I mean, we'll be lucky if we even get one down a fucking month now at this crew. You know
How's
what I
that
mean?
work? Like, so what is Mr. Martini's at this point if you're not doing them every day? Like, what is the day to day of
We try to
what
get
you
out-
guys are doing?
We try to get together once
Yeah.
a week and do about 3 and get 3 reviews out a week. if
in
we
one
can.
night, in like a night?
Yeah, we'll do like 3 a night,
Yeah,
4 a
back to
night,
back to
maybe.
And I do love all the guest guys who come on too. You
Yeah, we got
guys
some
got
good
more
guests.
than you guys. There is a bigger crew
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
And there are people from other states fucking doing them.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Sending them in.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, we love to just kind of like bring our friends around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And they love it.
They're
Yeah,
good
well,
characters.
yeah,
Soupy
so-
round glass. Soupy.
we got Tommy Tequila. He looks like a goddamn ghost on the screen. Like, it's just,
Who's the guy with the red hair? What's his name? He's been
Shano?
oh, Kyle.
Kyle, yeah.
Yeah,
Kyle's
he came
been
on
in
the
here
podcast.
recording.
Kyle Cocktails. I mean, Kyle's
Kyle
fucking
Cocktails is his name now?
shit-faced. He's shit-faced before he even goes out to dinner. with
He
you.
was a good mate at the event last year. I remember he was talking about
yeah.
like Red Band Pod.
Red Bar.
Bar.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know who that is. He was like, yeah, you got to listen to him. He was a wild card. I loved him.
Yeah, he
my
is.
God.
Funny
I've
ass
seen him
fucking
in the
kid.
mix.
Yep. Funny
Wild
dude,
card is an
man.
understatement.
Funny dude. And that was the thing. It's like, dude, we're like sitting here looking at you guys too. Like, man, you guys have this funny crew. You got great people around you guys. You got this podcast going. And it's the same thing. We were sitting there like, yo, why don't we just fucking put out reviews every day? We get these funny characters. It gives us a reason to go out and drink. You know what I
damn right
mean?
it does, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So we can kind of work to us. We
job.
can make drinking a job.
Yeah, it's it. Reviews,
You know what I mean?
man. We gotta get out there.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it was just kind of like right there for us, man. And if we didn't
Yeah.
take it, we'd be fucking retarded.
Well, that's why I give you guys that much credit, because it's one thing to start it and do it for a couple of weeks, so
Right,
it's fun.
right.
But the longevity is the most impressive part, man. Doing it, and I mean,
People
could,
give
could
up.
you guys envision like wanting to do an event on a boat when you guys first started? Like, kind
No.
of crazy.
Absolutely
right?
not.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't even know we had no concept of even what this was going to be, whether it was going to be events, whether we were just going to keep doing reviews, people being like, oh, these kids are fucking tools. Look at them drinking espresso martinis.
Back in the day,
what
early
type of
days.
dudes?
Early
What type
days,
of
you guys.
dudes?
I remember at Rivershed,
right.
people were like, "These tools that slept there," and I was like,
yeah.
"Who were they?" And that's the day I followed you.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, I gotta, if they're pissing people off, and
Right.
they're like, I want to and see what they did. And then I watched it. I was like, this is great. And it was with like that country singer, I think.
What the fuck's his name?
These guys are fucking good people. They're not doing anything fucking wrong. You guys are just
hating.
Everyone's gonna have haters.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fuck the river shit. They probably had a shit espresso.
You know, you gotta piss people off in order to fucking do something. You know what I mean?
The attitude definitely has changed. I've seen like the fact that we have been like doing it for like a long time. Like people are starting to like turn their like they're like, oh, they're not just doing this for fucking shits and giggles. Like it's like a legit thing, you know?
Yeah, and when I pop up on them and say something, they got nothing for me.
Pretty quiet right now, huh?
I look a little smaller on camera, but then when I'm standing there, they're like, oh, what's up, Mr. Martinis? I'm like, what's up, you fucking pussy? Go drink your Bud Light on your mom's couch.
We've been talking about a bunch of different restaurants, positivity, awesome. Yeah. So who have you guys like fucking straight up shit on recently?
Cheesecake.
Doesn't have to be local.
No. I would say
or you can say shit on within the last year, I would say. So that doesn't have to be
last year.
What are some of the recent ones we've done?
You say Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, that was one of the very first reviews, and that was awful.
Just brutal.
You know who we slammed recently was Cask and Flagon in Pembroke.
Oh, Pembroke.
Yeah, and the poor girl, she was a Weymouth girl, and then they started figuring out, they were like, oh my God, they run this page and stuff. And the girl was like, be easy on me, I'm from Weymouth, like I like you guys and shit. And we went out there and did the review, and I'm like, this thing's fucking terrible. It was like a 5.5 or something like that.
Do you think the bartender's a big factor on it?
100%.
100%.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we've been thinking about
I'm not going to name names, but there is one restaurant that is in the event, and there's one bartender that makes the best one, and every other time we've been there, ass.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily that bartender's coming, so.
Okay.
Well, even one.
Don't
bring
spoil
the big
it.
guns. They're bringing the big guns.
I want to see him. Is it a him or a her?
We gotta tell him. We do tell him, like.
Is it a guy or girl?
It's a guy.
Okay.
Even the one we did with you last year, Rosafa, it was really good because the manager was there to make it. But I've been there past times, local place. I'll bring it up. Not too good.
Yeah,
a couple times, not too good.
It's just sometimes the bartender cares and sometimes the bartenders don't. You know.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest thing.
And we go in like disclaimer. We go in there and we don't say shit. Like we don't say like, oh, we're this fucking martini page. Doll it up for us. Like,
that's a better approach.
Yeah. Well, hey guys, can we just get an espresso martini? We'll do 3.
But
and then the guy comes over, gives it to us, right? We get the espresso martinis, then we talk to like a manager or something and be like, hey, is there like a cool spot in the restaurant?
So they don't even know.
They don't even know, and then we'll tell them once they make them, we'll be like, yo, is there a spot in here we could shoot a video like without like alarming these fucking people or whatever? So we'll go over and shoot a video, and then all of a sudden they'll be looking over like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And they'll be like, oh, we're reviewing espresso martinis. And like the girl, like usually the bartender comes over like, wait a minute, let me make them again for you. And we're like, come on now, like, because dude, the thing is we like to call ourselves the anti-foodies, right? Because like we're not bought and sold. You know, we don't dress up anything. You know what I mean? We shooting videos on our iPhone.
Anything.
People are always like, do better quality videos. No, it's like you're getting what you get. We're consistent with that, and it's like. We're just trying to like showcase like what regular people would go in and get. It's the same thing like Dave, like pizza. I mean, he obviously is ascended into credible fame. He can't probably walk into a place without someone recognizing him. But like the point is he calls ahead, gets the pizza ordered. Bada bing, bada boom, it's there. They're not making it any more special than they would anybody else. That's the true review game. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like the Phantom Gourmet style. You don't know who the fuck's coming in really. They're just kind of there. They're going to give you an honest review because we're trying to keep it like the review is everything we got.
Then they'll slap that sticker in the front of the restaurant knowing that they've been there. Yeah.
Exactly. It gives us more credibility. Like I think Mike said this great thing last year. Is like without that that honesty, you guys would have no reputation.
Yep.
You know, so it's like trying to keep it in those lines of, you know, like even though Wicked Craft, we love them. Like I was in there the other day, I was like, this tastes like shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And Steve's like, thank you. Like he's like,
I respect an owner.
Exactly.
And he's like, I'm gonna go right now and get new espresso beans. He got them, brought them back, and fucking this espresso just changed the game for him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Don't be mad because I said it sucked. Do better.
Right. 100%.
So is ground up espresso beans? That's better, probably, huh?
That's what we use. Yeah.
What about espresso pods?
No.
No, I don't think we really
mean,
use
That's what I'm working with.
Those aren't like it doesn't go through an actual espresso machine, you know?
What do you mean?
Like it has to go through a legit espresso
I have the
machine.
espresso machine.
Yeah, but there's a lot of water that goes through that bad Larry, you know? Like
I'm not gonna live up.
especially like you gotta press the espresso down so that it's nice and compact,
Well,
so that like
I'm
when
not
when the
passionate
water
enough.
goes through
I don't
there,
get that
like
in me.
It's
Yeah,
I don't get that in me.
that first shot, you're like, yeah.
No, trust
Well, that's the thing. You have the advantage. When they show up, you're gonna know.
I know.
Fucking,
Yeah,
it's game
yeah,
on.
Yeah, right.
Well, I won't know when they're showing up. If they just show up, I might know when they show up.
See, I
Probably know. I'll send you a little text.
I have like a cheap espresso machine at my house that like it does the job. Like I just press like
But
very
it's not the
small,
same.
but it's not the same like whatsoever. If
That's
you go to
interesting.
if you
See,
go
I didn't
to
know that.
if you go to like Cafe Vittoria and get an espresso, you don't taste a lick of water, like none whatsoever.
That's
but
key.
the one out of like my espresso machine, I can taste the water.
Okay.
It's just diluted. It's just not as concentrated. And like if it's concentrated, I love bitter espresso. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Put that into my veins 24/7.
Yeah, taste
That's
that
all I
coffee.
need.
Because, I mean, it's an espresso martini. You want to taste that coffee espresso first. You want to taste booze. That's like the biggest two fucking things. Other than that, if it looks great, whatever. But if it tastes heavy coffee and you can taste it, I mean, it's like fucking crack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your first couple sips and you're buzzing. You're like, oh, yeah, that shit's good, dude.
Yeah, ready for anything.
You know, ready for anything.
Let's
You
fucking
can tell when you got the potion in you, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got to re-up the next day. You're fucking destroyed. You know what I mean? So
Have you
it's
guys tried Next Door, the Speakeasy in Eastie?
Yes.
Tommy G, shout out Tommy. He brought us up there.
That place wasn't bad.
We did the.
I think that might be my favorite to
Yeah.
this day. Only because of that little whipped cream little thing.
Yeah, they dress it up nice.
I like the dress up.
Wig
I do
Shop
too.
does a lot like that too.
Who does?
With the Wig Shop is
Okay.
pretty similar with the whipped cream on top.
That's
Yeah.
another
And,
speakeasy type place,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you can only get one there. They actually have a thing that says you can only get one espresso
Pussies.
because it has such strong real espresso in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pussies though.
Yeah. Grow up.
Grow the fuck up.
That next door spot though actually has those are pretty good. I mean, I think we gave that like a high 8.
Yeah.
It's because they do put a lot of effort into it, and yeah, it's a good spot. We were gonna bring them to the event this year, but I just kind of felt like I don't know they're you know, it's too exclusive, it's too small type deal. We want to keep it open to the public. You know what I mean?
Sneaky good.
That is a tough place to get in.
Yeah.
Sneaky
Oh, it
great
is,
espresso
100%.
stanza. The cigar bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They have a wicked
unbelievable.
good
Wicked good.
espresso
With that
martini.
cigar,
Nice
dude.
cigar.
Oh,
Hey, you know,
my
you can
God.
you can BYOC there. You can bring your own cigars.
Really?
Bro,
Fucking nuts.
we
can have a locker.
BYOK'd there. We brought our own Kush. We smoked a fat blunt.
Yeah, we smoked a blunt
and
Literally on the review, we were smoking a blunt, drinking espresso
What's up?
martinis.
Imagine being a waitress down there. How fucking
Sorry,
the bartender,
Stanza.
how bad that'd be. You just gotta go home, smell like cigars every night.
So our buddy was hammered, right? Our buddy, we were walking in. We had
I
been
wouldn't
doing
hate it.
reviews all night. Our buddy Shawnee Spins, we call him. He was fucking hammered. And we walked down there, and it's because there's so much secondhand smoke in the air. This kid, and he's smoking a blunt. He thinks a fucking cigar is a blunt. So he's smoking the cigar like a blunt. He's sitting in secondhand smoke. He runs outside, dude, and we find this kid literally in the fucking corner of
Loony bin, yeah.
a North End fucking dumpster lot throwing up. And he's like talking shit to people walking by. People are trying to fight him as he's down on the ground with throw up all over him. It was unbelievable.
That tough
Have a
look for
day,
the martini.
have a day.
Yeah,
tough
tough
look.
day for the exactly.
That's my go-to for a post like Bruins Celtics game.
Yeah,
Like, gotta hit it.
oh,
Gotta hit
100%,
it. Oh,
dude.
stands all day.
Stan's is great. Florentine Cafe
Yeah. Oh,
in the
good
North
spot,
End
too.
is another
Excellent
great
spot.
one. I call that the gas station. If you're like going
Yes.
in between things, you stop in there, get your gas, get out of there.
Love
They,
it.
You know what I mean?
they,
So-
like they're probably like the one of the most consistent.
Yeah,
espressos.
they have a very good one there.
They have like every bartender has a great espresso at Florentine.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. It is, though, back to that statement, though, it is a lot about the bartender. We get a lot of restaurants hitting us up being like, hey, come in this day. Marie's working. She's the best. She'll make you guys a great one. So if we do go in that restaurant that day, we'll say on the review, you got to get Mary or something like that. You got to get Mike. You got to get whoever is like, you know, making him good over there. So we'll try to add in the fact that it's the bartender, not just the fucking place makes it great.
Or
like
you gotta
that.
go the day before and just absolutely smoke them, being like, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We came
call.
before, it fucking was terrible, it fell off a cliff. When Mary's here, it actually is, you know, servable to people. You know? So
Shout out Mary.
I haven't had a bad one in North End. I feel like every time I'm out there, there's not Are there some bad ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Chow
Chow yeah, a little milk baggish, 100%.
Stinks.
Yeah.
Milk bag means heavy on the cream.
Heavy cream. Yeah.
Heavy cream.
Yeah,
Can't
heavy
do
cream.
it.
But you don't get cream, right?
Nope.
Basically,
Like when we do reviews. So when we do reviews, we don't say anything. We're just like, can we get like 3 espresso martinis? If they ask us how we want it, great. That's how you're supposed
big,
to.
Big points
but
right there.
some people don't give a fuck, and they're just like, all right, 3 espresso martinis. They definitely want cream in it, and then we take it as is because we don't want to.
Right, because that's how everybody would get it.
Yeah,
right?
that's how they
Because
give it.
people won't know to come in and be like, oh, dark or light. Like Wicked Craft, we put them onto the dark and light thing, and now they on their menu it says dark or light.
Yeah,
because that's how much Steve is like. He's like, bro, I'm just gonna take what you guys say and fucking run.
That
with
is
it.
how it.
I feel like there's like a
that's
15% question in like my own experience. Like no one ever asks that.
No, they
what
don't.
kind do you want?
And they should. They should. I
should.
mean, it's like you go on
Yeah.
a Dunkies. They ask you,
Agreed.
you want, you know what I mean? It's the same fucking thing.
It is the same thing.
You should be asking if you're serving them. You should be asking.
Yeah, I've definitely never seen that on the menu.
No.
Like never.
No,
like,
no.
some
There's,
ask, but
there's,
like,
there's few places I have seen it, but
Yeah.
out of fucking 400 something that we've done now, I've seen it maybe 4 or 5 times.
I think I got
Yeah.
one. I think my place got him.
Yeah.
As of recently.
Good.
It just
They're learning.
it just closed like 2 months ago. RIP. But Salad Fratelli's. That was my.
Oh, that closed?
Yeah, that was my favorite one in Quincy. That one was fucking
I was gonna.
unbelievable.
I actually, when you guys were saying
Yeah.
the Quincy, I was actually gonna bring them up for Telly's.
Yeah, they
That
just
was a
closed.
good one.
I guess they all had different shit going on, so they
Yeah,
closed.
yeah.
But they had this peanut butter one with like mini fucking Reese cups in there.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Specialty.
See,
like that.
And another thing we're probably going to do, branching out of the Mr. Martinis thing with just espressos is like eventually get into like, craft martinis. You know what I mean? So bring out your fucking baddest martini you got, whatever it be. I mean, you see people all over the map creating new drinks. So, there's room for growth with like, craft cocktail competitions, shit like that. Having somebody like martini competitions, bring
Definitely.
your best martini, your Reese martini, whatever.
no, that'll be awesome.
Different
Somebody
areas,
just
yeah.
make some shit.
Yeah.
So that way you're going around
stuff.
drinking a bunch of different shit. You know what I mean? And
Have you
then
been
you're
to a
like,
place yet that kind of has like several ways you can get in this, like 5 or 6 different ways?
100%.
Where are those places at?
yeah, Gather Boston is one of them. Seaport,
True.
they make like 1,000 different espresso martinis, like Reese peanut butter, fucking maple.
Yeah, that's game changer
waffle.
shit.
They get like a whole thing. Like
It's OD.
I'd be
pop-up
overwhelmed.
sundaes.
It's OD
Yeah.
though. Like it's
it's
too much.
yeah, it is. It's sugar. You know what I mean? It's
At
probably
that
it's
point,
like
get the espresso martini
Wicked
out of
does
the
it
name.
too.
yeah. Yeah, Wicked Pistachio. There's a lot of them. You know what I mean?
Pistachio martini with espresso.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Some of you guys are Weymouth guys. You guys going to McSwiggins at all? Going on a bender?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Are you shitting me?
Dude, I've actually been really into Guinness. Like when I'm
Yeah.
not having espresso
do a great
martinis,
Guinness there.
they do a
Yes.
great Guinness at McSwiggins. We're all Weymouth dudes, so
Yeah.
it's
Oh, there
like,
we go. Nice.
so we, McSwiggins, unbelievable Guinness. Red Rose, unbelievable Guinness.
Shout out,
every
shout
softball
out
team.
7 Sips.
Yeah, 7 Sips is a kid who does Guinness reviews, and he hit us up being like, "Yo, I started the Guinness reviews because you guys were doing espresso reviews."
That one's
Hey,
inspiration.
Inspiration.
That one's kind of
Little
interesting because
inspo,
like Guinness, I mean, how different can those be?
I said the same
you
fucking
know.
thing. I
What
said
do
the
you
same
mean?
thing.
Can they be
You
that
know when
different?
it's a bad pour. You know when it's a good pour.
That's fair.
Bad
But,
pours,
yeah.
good pours. I guess it's based off
But
of
like,
like.
can the Guinness ever be different? You know?
I guess it's based off like what they
Hot or
set the
cold?
nitro to or something, like what they set the tank to, the pressure. That's a thing. When you get it off the boat, how quick your restaurant can achieve this Guinness
I
off
feel
the
like
boat.
a lot of those reviews must be like very similar. Like this
Yeah.
Guinness is like
They all
a
look the fucking
9.2
same.
Guinness.
Yeah.
So is this one. This one is 2.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
The kid probably never eats dinner or eats in general. That
I
shit's
know, it's
so
like a
heavy.
turkey dinner.
It's so clutch with the espresso martini. It's different
Right.
everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Really,
right. It's a
I mean,
reviewable drink.
It is.
Yeah.
It's reviewable.
And it's
different.
one that people. It is like an enticing drink where people are like,
100%.
I would go to this place because like they have a good one.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I
Like,
mean? Like
I
after a
think-
meal.
Our
Yeah.
biggest
Smacks.
fan is Drake. Drake has been a huge.
Let's
like,
get into
espresso
it.
martini.
Drake is
Let's
all
get it.
over
Let's bring
espresso
him up.
martinis all of a sudden.
Let's bring
you
him
see
up.
that? You see your boy?
I went to see him. I went to see him.
went to the
in
concert.
Show. I went to see him.
All right, 1 out
He
of
was
10.
the concert.
1 out of 10. I got to give him a 10. He was
No way.
and I
Sounds about right.
Rookie score.
No room.
You're right. You're right.
No room for improvement.
I don't know. I was tripping on shrooms. It was pretty
Let's
incredible.
go.
It was like he was just giving it.
Dude.
He was giving it. If you covered at 21, it would have been better. So I'll deduct points for 21.
Okay. Wait, who was there? Who was the guest?
21 Savage.
Oh, 21.
Which,
he sucked?
I mean, I could live or die without him being
there.
Tatum was in there. Tatum was electric.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah.
It was an unreal show. He played everything.
What were some of your favorite tracks that he did? You know any off the top?
I love them all. I mean, I was just not. I felt. I described it to everyone that I saw. I was like watching Jordan. Like I felt like he was just running around the fucking. It was a square stage in the middle of the arena.
I still haven't seen him live.
I know, dude. We're thinking about going to Vegas just to see him.
It cost me a fortune. I'd go with it. Like it's that good. I want to see him again. I want to go to Toronto.
Dude, imagine that.
He'd like that place.
Toronto is the end of the line.
Like Toronto, dude. A Drake concert in Toronto would be nuts.
October.
Toronto's
He's got a new album coming out, I think, in the next few weeks.
For the dogs.
I still can't decide if I liked it more than Kendrick. I'm being biased because I like Kendrick more, but I think Drake probably put on a better show. I think he did. It was watching Jordan. It really was. He's too good. Half the time he's just holding the mic and he's like, "You sing."
Yeah, right.
It really is like that.
And people fucking belting out.
Like
walking out of there is like walking out of a fucking battle scene, dude.
Yeah.
I remember I walked out of. So we went to the last show I went to was the Scorpion tour. At the Garden, right? We brought a bunch of weed. We're tripping acid. We're fucking sitting in there. And he brings out, and I'm a huge Meek Mill guy. Meek Mill and Drake were my favorite dudes. So at the time, they were beefing, Meek and Drake. There was a huge beef between those two. And fucking out of nowhere, Meek, like you don't know what's going on. The stage is quiet. Drake's standing there. Meek comes up from the floor and they start playing the Dreams and Nightmares intro. I used to pray for times like this. I'm sitting there. Like the video is just me yelling that I recorded. It's like such an ass video. I ruined the whole video. But bro, that was such a moment in hip hop. Like seeing these two dudes kind of like patch up their differences and shit. And I mean, that was the best show I've ever been to. Besides recently, I was going to say this because on your shrooms thing, we recently did 2 days at the Dead show, the Grateful Dead with Mayor. And we, bro, have you guys ever gone to the show?
No. I have not, no.
Bro,
I don't listen to them like that, though. I wouldn't know.
Bro, we don't either, dude.
It doesn't matter.
It's a journey, bro. These guys are the trip masters. Grateful Dead. They will bring you on. So I can just go. I just take my shrooms and they'll take me where I want to go. 1,000%.
That's how I felt. Drake kind of did it too because he was taking us through. It's all a blur.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And when he was playing old shit, I was like, I'm tripping hard here. I'm thinking about old exes,
bro.
The first song he played was Marvin's Room. Like I was like, what?
Rose, Mike sitting there, bitches in my own phone.
That was a lot.
It was a lot
for a little bit. He's good. It was good.
Bro,
all right, Grateful Dead.
Awesome,
tripping. How hard were you tripping? Like,
bro, we ate.
How much you do?
We each ate full like those chocolate bars. They tell you, like we ate like 1.5 each of the full chocolate bars. So we were tripping.
Wait. Yeah, Jesus
Christ. Chocolate? Yeah, the whole bar.
Whole bar.
No.
More than that.
No.
More than that. Like getting the sweats, seeing shit in the sky.
Kyle Cocktails? Kyle Cocktails seems like he'd
Kyle went off the fucking radar, dude.
12 squares.
Yeah, he went berserk, dude. He was telling me,
anyone have a bad trip?
No.
That's great.
Kyle was literally saying, he goes, Liam, he's sitting there where like we get the best seat in Fenway, right? I'm staring at the fucking Boston Cathedral with this amazing music playing. Kyle's sitting there, he's like just going, Liam, I'm having too much fun, man. He's like tripping like so hard. He's like, I don't think you're supposed to have this much fun. He's like, he really was like, it was crazy, bro. Yeah. And then Mayor's just up there pinging out crazy notes. It was sick, dude. It was
I'm sold.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Incredible stuff.
Well, it's too bad because that was their last.
Oh,
how dare you? Go on YouTube. They got nothing left. They're not in like Europe or anywhere.
Dude, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. These fucking guys are literally on stage about to croak.
That's a disaster.
But no, I mean, as far as, dude, the shrooms really do enhance the concerts, man.
Have to do them.
You gotta do them. Like now,
I did them very moderately. I definitely didn't do a whole chocolate bar.
Yeah.
or more.
And my trip started wearing out right when 21 came out, like 3/4 into the show, and I was
And you were probably
just
fucking hammered,
losing
yeah.
my trip. I was like, I need more now.
Yeah, right.
Let me catch up while this guy's doing it.
Yeah, take a break.
I don't know
Pause the
enough by
concert.
him to fucking care.
Yeah, right.
But it definitely makes the concert 20 million times better.
It does.
I think me and Showtime might do something for the fucking
It's for the showdown.
for the showdown.
I got a couple boys saying
I don't think that would be a bad idea.
No. You got DJ and Sounds on the beat, so he's
DJ
gonna be
who?
and Sounds.
Same kid from last year.
DJ Anton.
Yeah.
Same kid from last year.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hear,
he's a good kid. He's from Braintree.
I like it.
I'm gonna hear on the news a kid when the seersucker gets tossed off a boat.
Yeah, I
Walks off by mistake.
know. Jumps off the boat, thinks he
by a
sees the shark. Wrestles shark.
Magic Mike thinks he's walking the plank at local Martini Showdown.
Are we going out to sea or are we staying dock?
Staying
We're
dark.
going out to see.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
I mean, we thought about it. We're like, dude, trapping all these fucking martini heads on a boat.
Could be
in
a
the
mess.
next
It's
couple hours.
more the international alcohol, like all that
Roll,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was
we
this
gotta-
one more intense to book, like in terms of
Oh, yeah.
So,
compared to
dude, we
Liberty
couldn't have
Hotel?
any sponsors. We were going to have like Kahlua set up a table, pay us to set up a table. Bailey's was going to set up a table. That Velo vodka lady from last year, Colleen, she was going to set up a table. And so we find out
Neutral
that,
too.
yeah, neutral. We were going to just bring out a bunch of like, booze brands, being like, hey,
Yeah.
set up a table, fucking have at it.
Yeah, get after it.
And they said that the ABCC on Boston Harbor, you're not allowed to promote liquor.
The Alcohol Beverage Commission.
I know that
God
one.
damn
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Al.
Damn.
So, after
Fuck
fucking,
them.
fuck
Fuck the police.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
the
like-
ABCC.
I know. It's like after paying this huge fee, we find out that was the case. But
Well,
I mean,
at least this year we'll probably bump you guys up so much that next year you can go even that much harder getting
That's it.
brands
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
fucking
probably
come
keep
up.
it on land this year, you know what I mean? Or next year, you
Yeah.
know. Maybe do the Miami, because I guess down in Miami,
Miami.
you can have all the.
Oh boy.
So we're thinking
Where the
about.
supper club's going?
Yeah. So, dude, we got buddies
Where's the
down in
Traveling Supper
Miami.
Club?
Traveling.
Dude, so we got a lot of people down in Miami. We got a lot of people I know out in LA. And we got, Chicago, New York, right next door to us, right?
I mean, those are your five. Those are your 5 main spots you gotta hit.
Yeah.
So after this year, we've paid a lot of people to, really get us. Like last year, bro, we had no content. We just didn't even have the time to think about being like, yo, we should pay a videographer to film the whole thing, every aspect of it. We'll put out a bunch of YouTube videos on the. So this year we're on top of that so that we have like proof of concept. And what we're gonna do is basically go from, this year, show the template. Bring it to Miami. Get it out on a boat again. I got boys down there right now that will set up 10 restaurants that want to do it. We show them the proof of the pudding in Boston, what we can do. Get a venue, book it all
I
out,
like
Zoom
that.
calls, shit like that. Start selling tickets. Restaurants are booming. People don't know who the fuck we are down there, which is probably a good thing. If they, if Weymouth kids actually bought this thing, would probably be sold out 3 times over. But you know what I mean? No one wants to see you win from your
The haters
hometown.
don't want to show
Yeah,
up.
You know what
they
I
do
mean?
not.
We don't want them there.
Half
No,
the
we
way
don't.
is probably down in Miami anyway.
Yeah, or fucking dead or on their way out. So, I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? Miami,
They're all,
we'll
they're all
def-
down in Brockton now.
Yeah, exactly. They're all having kids and they're fucking locked in. So it's like, either we're going to
Kid
try to
number
set
3.
up down there, bang, do an event down there. We sell it out. Similar to like Nelk, with the pop-ups
Yeah.
where
do
we just
something.
pop up, the show's sold out, we come down there.
And if you
fucking
did it on
rip
a super yacht down there, you'll get enough.
I know.
I mean,
know what I
the
mean?
tickets will sell.
Right.
It doesn't have to be.
I got a
Nelk
yacht guy
level.
down there. I got a yacht guy.
Yeah, we got
I got a yacht
guys
guy.
in Miami. We
Yeah.
got guys in San Diego.
See, it's all
coming
We got
together.
the people too.
So we'll all fly out, go down there, fucking rip it. It'll be sold out. Miami Showdown, boom.
Let's go.
LA, same thing. And dude, we could do different ones for different things too. Like if in Miami the big drink is the porn star martini, I'm pretty sure that's their most popular porn star
Do you know what
martini.
that
There it is, yeah.
What's in that cocktail? Do you
I
know?
have fucking no
Just
idea.
I'm gonna Google it.
Peach
I
schnapps.
do want that to like
Yeah,
be my
fucking
signature.
something.
I want that to be my signature.
Sweat.
Yeah.
Right now, I get the
Sweat.
spicy margarita.
Yeah,
that's
it's like,
that's my thing.
I know.
They're
But
gonna-
no, so
You're gonna have that on your menu next
One
week.
star martini.
Brought to you by Magic Mike.
I can't believe you don't know what that is.
Yeah,
and I
I
fucking
know.
know.
I know.
You should be all over this. You should be like, it's this, that.
I like how it looks pretty sexy.
yeah, right.
It does look
Wow.
pretty sexy.
Yo,
Let's see
so
what's
hey,
in it.
we're on Steele Nazz. We got
One
we
and a half
got to
hours.
go into some sports for
Should
a bit.
I read the recipe?
Yeah, read the recipe for the people. We got to let them know.
1.5 ounces vanilla vodka, which you guys love.
Yep.
1/2 ounce passion fruit liqueur.
That's it.
1 ounce passion fruit puree. 1/2 ounce lime juice. 1/2 ounce vanilla simple syrup. 2 ounces sparkling wine. All that, really?
Sounds like a fucking
That sounds sexual. I'm making that.
Yeah. Sounds like a headache to me. Fucking sugar everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
It's no espresso martini, but it is a point star.
Sports, what do you got?
Yeah, so I mean, dude, what do you guys think about the Pats this year? That's something I
We're
want
not
to
talking
ask
about
you
them
guys.
yet.
Yeah, we said we're not allowed to talk to them until the season starts. But,
right.
but no, we have them on. We got to say something.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think they have a good roster. They just have too many teams that are in their way. So
the schedule's ugly.
it's going to be another mid-season, to say the least.
Yeah.
So
what do you think about Jones?
I'm a big on him. I'm more of a zappy guy. But I think it's Jones' team till he fucks it up.
Yeah.
Also, like my guy Malik Cunningham, do not dog on the third stringer.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I just want to see some
practice
sort of progression out of Mac. Like
I would love to.
Yeah,
I'd love to
be better
see
than last year.
first game against the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. I'd love to see an all-out brawl.
Yeah,
I'd love to see them just go at it.
So what about I'm hearing that we're going to grab a running back.
Yeah, it's not looking pro. I don't
Dalvin
think.
Cook or
I
somebody?
think they're just gonna get like some guy who's like undrafted instead of like some proven guy.
Yeah.
I would love to see. We talked about last show, like Dalvin Cook,
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott. Who's the third one? They're all playoff Lenny, your guy. But I don't think that's not what Bill does. Bill doesn't get the high
Yeah,
guys.
he finds the grinder from fucking D2.
I know,
the
man.
fuck.
But do you think that's hurting the team at this point?
It has for a while now, and that's
Yeah.
why Tom Brady left.
Yeah, right.
They have speaking of like Bill Belichick gurus, the Keyshawn Butte and the Demario Douglas guy were both 6th-round picks.
Yeah.
I guess they're putting on shows at the just training camp.
No,
but-
Butte is an LSU guy.
But I
Like, he
guess-
was nasty at
Yeah,
LSU.
that's what I mean.
so-
6th round. I think a couple steals there. I think it'll be an interesting season just because they have a great defense.
Yeah, we do have a good
Yeah.
team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
defense.
This whole talk about you got an offensive coordinator, but the offense still has to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, he's kind of coming off a shaky season, so it'll be.
Magic's a Tampa guy. I think
I
they're going to
gotta
suck this year.
I got to kind of bounce from them now. But no, yeah, I still am.
Yeah.
I'll ride with them.
Baker?
They'll be better than the fucking Pats.
Baker's in a competition.
With who?
Kyle Trask played in Florida. Pretty good.
What's Money Manziel doing?
He's
know.
coming out with a documentary.
Documentary.
Dropping tomorrow.
I'd
Is it?
love to see
Yeah.
Johnny end up in Tampa.
He's
That'd be awesome.
He won't
dude.
be.
He's not coming
I
back.
know. He
Yeah.
can't even make the league now.
No.
I do love how that documentary just came out and all of a sudden he's dropping merch.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden today I just saw like
Oh yeah. He's
dropping-
still making money off his name.
Yeah, as he should.
Yeah.
I got one for you too. So, what do you guys think about the whole Marcus Smart move?
They have different takes. I think
Didn't like it.
you had
Didn't
to,
like it.
you had to
Hated
mix
it.
things
Hated
around. The part I hate about it is like, okay, you're going to trade Malcolm Brogdon in the beginning of the day, but now they can't trade him because he has an injury.
hurt.
Oh, so then you're going to give up Smart like
Right,
that.
right.
That's what I don't like
It
about
was
it.
like desperate kind
I
of.
think Kristaps is good because they usually play a lot of pick and roll, and like Marcus Smart would always be that guy who was open. Now it's Kristaps who can actually shoot.
Yeah, right.
So like,
yeah.
if they dish it off to him, it might be a little bit better. But it's heart and soul of the team. I like Kristaps. We'll see how many games he plays. Like Steele is always coming at me at
25 fucking games. This
Yeah,
guy
right.
stinks.
Right. I know. That's what I've been saying. dude.
Yeah, like,
Hopefully, all
I'd rather
25
have
are in the
Marcus Smart
playoffs. I
any
hope
day
he
of the
doesn't play a game in the regular season.
I'm
Yeah.
a big. They should have traded, blown up the team. Like I
Same. Get rid of
I
Jalen
don't
Brown. dude.
trust Jalen and Jason to win us the ship.
I mean, dude, I think we just need.
Jalen. I trust Jason.
Yeah, I do too. I trust.
I think I do,
Tatum.
but I don't know. I know. I always say who could. If you,
I like
if you
Brown,
can keep
but like
one and
Brown
build
should
the
not
super
be the
team.
highest
I
paid
wanted the
fucking
super
NBA
team built.
player. Like no fucking.
We
way.
don't have a super team. I don't see us
And then
winning
they
stuff.
maxed this dude's contract out.
Yeah.
And like spent all this
Yeah,
money.
they had to
Yeah.
because
He's still tradable though, right?
Yeah, but what would have been the better
Yeah, well,
alternative?
not like
you go
this
sign
year.
another guy who's unproven in Boston. Like you
Yeah.
know what you're getting in Jalen Brown, who's
Yeah,
25
no fucking
points.
left hand.
No
No
championships.
left hand, but pretty damn good number 2.
No, I
Yeah.
get that. I
Yeah.
just, I think the problem with them right now is like, I swear that like Tatum and Brown don't know whose team it is.
Yeah.
Like they don't know whose team it is.
Yeah.
It's like if one of them has a shit night, one of them has a great night. One of them has a great night, one of them has a shit night. It's like they got to figure out who kind of is, stepping up and whose team is it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do we know if they like each other?
I go back and forth on it all the time.
Jason Tatum never said congrats to Jaylen Brown publicly about the contract. And what's in their way?
So he doesn't like him.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
he
a
posted
fact.
probably pissed he didn't give it to him.
story.
I might have missed it then.
Yeah, he posted.
And Joe Mazzulla still thinks it's his team, and that guy's a clown.
Yeah, you don't like Joe either.
I just think he got put in a bad spot, and he did very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely got to improve, which
I
he
think
should have to improve. He's
Very
like
bad's a hot
33, yeah.
take. He also led him to the Eastern Conference Finals
With the best roster in the East.
True, but still,
think?
kind of just got
No
thrown
doubt.
in there.
No doubt.
Yeah,
I got faith. I have faith in them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he definitely has room to grow.
Oh, no,
Like,
definitely
you know
room
what I
to
mean?
grow.
Like,
He's got another
obviously.
year doing it. He was at Pat's practice today learning from Bill, so hopefully learn something.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And I love how
Bill's
much of
on
a
the back
dickhead
nine.
he is in interviews, though.
Bill's
I
on the
love
back
that.
nine.
Yeah, I do like that.
He's got the bill, just like, what, dude? Like, no.
That's what we need.
Me and you guys were hitting it thinking he's being a little bitch. I think he was being the opposite. I think he was being kind of cool.
It's okay to jump on a new city and gravitate towards their teams. That's all I'm going to say.
My
fellas.
biggest pet peeve in the
We won
NBA.
too much. We won too much.
I know.
It's going to be a while.
I know, yeah.
My
We're
biggest-
spoiled.
And we last year was the year that it could have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It should
I
have
know.
happened last year. I don't.
All
the
you did was root
Celtics
for
and the
Tom
Bruins.
Brady in a different place, dude. you didn't change too much.
I love Tampa.
What do you guys think about Peyton Pritchard?
I think he can be a role player on the team. It's the same thing with Isaiah Thomas.
You think we'll
obviously.
play him?
It depends if we need to play him.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Just 'cause he's always electric when he does come in. he
I love
does
him
get
on
the
the
Defensive
field.
liability, you're not going to last in the NBA. Like I said, look at Isaiah Thomas average 30
Yeah.
points a game for this team. 2 years later, he's basically out of the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the
true.
Bees? Because I don't even fucking care about the Red
Bees
Sox.
are rebuilding.
They're done.
Yeah.
Red Sox.
Yeah,
Bees are
that
done?
one's
Yeah, they're done.
No
Yeah.
pressure
Yeah.
on, dude.
I know we got rid of
They're done
McAvoy.
No, we're not done.
No, McAvoy's there.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, no, I mean,
They're never done.
who did we get rid of?
Tyler Bertuzzi's gone.
Not Bertuzzi.
Taylor
Taylor
Hall.
Hall.
Sucks.
Both of
Hall,
those.
Hall was halfway out the door as soon as that Game 7 ended.
Yeah.
we
But
re-signed Frederick. Our boy
Yeah.
Frederick.
T. Freddie.
I hope it's another, because last year going into it, we had no expectations, and they fucked around with the best record in the NHL. Yeah, they
Last
lost in
year,
the
you
first
had no
round.
expectations?
I had none, yeah. Because
Yeah.
they were all hurt till at least January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were just playing great.
And you didn't know the goalies were going to get that hot. The goalies are unbelievable.
I know, yeah. And then at the
Defense
end of the
played
season,
well.
I don't think
Yeah.
we knew who kind of would be the guy. I think
Yeah.
that was it was one of those scenarios, same as the Pats. It was like you play both of these guys, and then both of them don't know, who's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
like
running.
they're both good, and it's like they're the same. It's like fuck.
It just it fucks with their confidence, I think, a bit.
He kind of went under the radar, but I'm expecting another big year. Weymouth guy, Charlie Coyle. He
Charlie's unbelievable.
played good last year.
Yeah,
I
he
think
did.
has a chance to probably be second line center or something. With
got a baby
Sacco
as
as
well.
well. Sacco was incredible
There we go.
last year.
Yeah.
You guys are Coil guys, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Gotta be.
Charlie actually might be coming to the event.
Let's
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
because he's actually
Tyler
going to be
coming?
I think so. Yeah.
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Awesome.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
have-
you had lunch with him. I hope he got
Yeah,
it.
we
Yes.
had lunch with
Yeah.
him last.
He's a
Last
busy
week,
guy.
a
He's
week
in the
ago.
Hall of Fame. He's
Did you
running
nail
around.
it?
Oh yeah, we nailed it. I mean, he's one of those guys. He's like, dude, I'm gonna do anything I can to spread awareness for this brand type deal. It was funny, quote unquote. Ty goes, he's talking about Tito's, right? And we're talking about Corvus, his vodka, and he's like, I'm trying to have my vodka be on the front of every bar. I don't want it on back bar. I don't want people having Tito's and then, having to ask for Corvus. I want it on the front of the bar. He goes, what I'm trying to do with Tito's is intercept their ass. And I'm like, fucking, this guy is still
Let's
after.
go.
This guy is still intercepting everything
I'm
he
excited
can.
to try it.
You know what I mean?
It's not out yet?
Not out yet, September 9th.
Okay.
Actually, you guys could probably come with us. He's having this huge weekend down at Patriots Place. You guys want to come with us, bro? He's like inviting us to like some fucking
Love to.
Love to.
crazy shit
It's
going
a
on
big
down
night
there.
with Tom Brady. So
Yeah.
If we get
Tom's
all
gonna be there.
Tom's coming?
Tom's coming.
if we get on his good side, we'll just start talking shit about Asante Samuel's mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So
Lawyer Malloy.
it's the liquor drop party.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's a box suite with Tom Brady and all the other guys
Yeah.
watching the first game of the season.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
So
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
big weekend for them.
wow.
But shout
You're
out,
like,
dude.
damn.
Oh, is that the game?
You're
Yeah.
speechless.
Is that Tom's
Get
day?
that
Is
suit
that
clean, bro.
Yeah.
That's like the
That's,
retirement.
that's
Yeah.
the game.
Get that
yeah,
nice
yeah.
blue linen suit for
But
that.
those
again.
tickets are going for fucking crazy money. Huh?
Yeah,
Crazy.
so we're gonna
Yeah.
be up in the box with them if it pans out.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
That's gonna be
What
awesome.
other famous guys have you come across? Well, I know Ty and Bob at least.
You guys
are heavy in.
We got to get a
guys.
review with Fredericks.
Thank you.
Fredericks?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Frederick.
And Mikey Riley was on a review with us.
Nice.
Yeah, another Bruin.
Yeah. Who
Trying to
else?
think. I mean, we keep it
We've run
pretty.
into Patrick Chung a few times.
Yeah, Pat Chung's the man.
Shout out the Free Jacks.
Yeah,
you guys see the Free Jacks?
Our boys from the Free Jacks.
Yeah. Free Jacks, dude, 100%.
We could get you in with them. They
Here's some
probably
story
crush the
after
Martini Boys.
they let us crush it on their championship fucking thing.
Nice.
It was fun.
Dude, yeah,
They're
we'll
the
do it with
local
them.
rugby team. If you guys didn't know, you might not know.
No, I've heard of it.
They're the champions of the rugby world.
Yeah, their
Nice.
trophy was like a shield, and we were
Yeah.
just in bars, just
Fuck
ripping
yeah.
drinks off. The fucking it was
Legit
backwards.
parade. It was a legit parade in Quincy. It was
guys are
awesome.
I
It was a hell of a
impersonated
day.
a professional rugby
Yes.
player, like chicks and shit in the bar were like, "Oh, congratulations!" I'm like, "Yeah, it took a lot of effort." You know,
That's like me when I was in the wheelchair. Yeah, it's really hard for me.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
They were climbing all up on it.
that was, well, Martini guys, thanks for coming in.
No, I appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Are we doing a second half? 'Cause we might as well just run the second half with them. If we're, what are
Oh
we,
yeah,
what
we
are
kind of
talking?
we kind of ran the second
Let's
half.
talk fights then.
Talk
'Cause
fights.
that's what we had left on the
So
docket.
yeah. So we talked about Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, Lights on Legs coming back. Rob Font fought this weekend. UFC's
Yeah.
coming.
You guys
Top
watching
2 weeks.
that?
Are you guys going to the UFC event or no?
Oh, it's Sugar Sean?
Yeah.
I wish. I want to
we're
see
not.
Sugar Sean.
No.
I've never
So
been to a
bad.
UFC
I
event.
haven't
I'd love to
either.
go.
Oh,
I'd
it's
love to
awesome.
go.
It's very fun.
Because like you go to a basketball game, like every quarter end, half end, you get some time. It's literally every fight you get like 10, 15 minutes to fuck around outside, get a beer or something. Like
Yeah.
it's the best. I personally think it's the best sporting event to go to if you're into that.
100%.
Yeah.
Even in the balcony? If I bought
No,
a
you
balcony
can-
seat, would I be okay?
Yeah.
you can see
you
it a
can
lot
see it from
better than
anywhere.
like you think.
Yeah.
Like you can see
Honestly,
it
the
much
worst
better
seats are the ones front row. Those are the worst seats.
Yeah, right.
You're
Yeah,
looking
'cause you're
through-
like, yeah,
you're looking
you've
through
got
the
it.
octagon,
Right,
not
yeah.
over. Yeah,
Right.
Yep.
I think we should go.
Where is it?
It's
The
at
garden.
the garden.
It's at the garden.
It's at
Yeah.
the garden.
Shit.
Sugar Sean.
Yeah.
How much are the tickets?
It's a lot.
I've seen like 300.
Yeah.
300's
They are
about your
fairly
price.
expensive just because
Business
like it's
expense.
fights, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
right.
It's
It's
just
good,
like-
it's good names. Good names.
Can you expense that?
I think I can. I can do whatever I want.
Oh,
I can do whatever I want. He's like,
I got a wedding that night, or I'd be there.
I know, yeah, you guys are all
A
hosts.
wedding as
They're
well.
literally, it's
pickle.
literally everyone who watches the UFC fights. It is that wedding.
Yeah,
like
right.
everyone who we'd go to that house and watch the fight. They're there.
Tell them, hey, buddy, congratulations on the fucking sex. I got to go to the wedding.
Exactly. He's like,
Yeah,
we're gonna
main
watch you in the
card's
back
back.
room.
Yeah.
It's like, no, if you get married,
We'll track down the Nelk boys. I'm sure they'll be there for Sugar Sean.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
They'll definitely be
True.
there. They'll
We'll
definitely
fucking
be there.
sick them. I'll find
I know.
them.
I remember we were at the we went to the Nelk when they came to do the first live pod. I think that was like the
Yeah,
only
you
one.
guys
that
were
We
there.
were there.
Yeah,
we
we
bumped into each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave 2 free tickets to like a couple guys outside. I don't know why I had them, but I did.
Yeah, that was
And
all
then
right.
I was like, I feel like Steve will do it right
Bob
now.
jumped in.
They were like, you're the man. Thank you so much. I was like, yeah, come on in, guys.
Yeah, all right, get in there. All those
Did we
Canadian
get fucked up
kids.
that night? We probably ended up
Yeah, we
literally
did.
here. I guarantee we ended up here and we recorded.
I
some
think that
stupid
might have been
shit.
the night, actually.
100%.
Yeah.
That's 100% what happened.
I'm pretty sure it did.
When
yeah.
was that? Like
Long time ago.
long time ago? It was
Year
like
plus.
okay.
We
You're
ended
plus.
up here after the
No, it
Celtics
was,
game.
yeah. It
Yeah,
was,
that-
it was
that
Golden
too.
State.
Yeah, we drove here.
Wait, no, it was during the finals, wasn't it?
About the Celtics?
You're right, it was.
No,
it,
it
was
was
during some sort
Golden
of playoff
State.
shit.
It was Golden State.
yeah,
Celtics.
It was an off night or.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were
it
at
right.
the-
was. No,
because
it was
remember,
right before.
remember we came out the door and we were fucking chirping the
Chirping
shit.
all the-
out
yeah,
of the
it's
Golden
true.
State
It was
Warriors.
exactly what it
It was
was.
right after the event. A week later, we went to 222 to watch the Celtics. And
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
showed
yeah,
up.
yeah.
And then we came here at like 3 in the morning and sat here till like literally like almost 6 a.m.
It's called a nightcap.
100%.
If you want to pay for our Patreon, we'll fucking put
We're
that.
all
in. Yeah, the 100. We'll release that episode for like $500.
Yeah,
And we watch it through ourselves.
Neutral, your ad could go right here.
Right there,
right there.
I bet that's a gold episode.
Yeah.
Probably a lot discussed.
We
a lot
gotta
of
make
good
it
stuff.
Slight Edge Fitness's the official seltzer.
Yeah,
of,
this is healthy,
of the
right?
gym.
I'm gonna. It's better than
we don't-
fucking high noon.
Yeah, I don't
Sure
think
is.
so.
It says real juice. So.
It's real juice. You can taste that it's real juice.
Yeah, a gym having an official fucking alcoholic beverage. Good for them.
Means like fuck. Yeah.
Did you guys catch the Jake Paul, Nate
Yeah,
Diaz?
We did,
I thought
I'm interested.
Nate Diaz cannot fucking box for shit.
No, I was not. that first round, I literally was like, oh my God, is he really going down right now? But I think he was acting. I don't know. What was he doing?
I wouldn't know.
He thought that whole thing was a joke.
Because they did not seem like hard punches.
Anton kept saying, those hurt. He was like, those hurt. He, in the 10th round, he was like, Nate's winning this fight. We were like, what do you want?
Yeah, where was his hand of Latinos at by the end of the fight?
Who knows? I mean, he was pretty drunk. He definitely was pretty drunk.
Probably one empty.
He just wanted Nate to win so bad because he didn't want to admit that Jake was beating him.
I feel like Nate like couldn't throw like a punch with the gloves. Like the gloves were too heavy for his punch.
He looked awkward as fuck.
He was hitting him with his fucking inside palms.
Yeah, he was.
Just like clapping him like that. But the only time he would actually make like good connections was when he was up close. Yeah. Like you could tell by like the second or third round, like he figured out that he just has to get close and like kind of tie him up, get him with an uppercut. Yeah. But then Jay came right back and was like, "No, I'm just gonna stay away from you and just keep wailing on you."
Jake was in better shape.
He was just a body. He was just a body.
He's a lot younger, isn't he?
He's like 11 years younger.
Yeah. I don't think Nate Diaz did like a single thing for that fight.
He didn't do anything.
Like, he was just like, I don't think it helped Jake's reputation. It doesn't matter.
I don't think it helped Jake.
No, it didn't.
I think it helped him get back on the winning board.
And it helped him make some money.
I'm sure he made good money.
Yeah,
100%.
It's perfect. It's the perfect fight because, like, it's like, okay.
And it was entertaining. Don't get me wrong. Like, all 10 rounds, I was like, this is as good as any UFC fight I've watched.
The easiest.
And only because maybe it was Nate taking the beating.
The easiest bet was the over. I mean, that was the easiest bet.
No one's getting knocked out.
But true. But first round, he looked aggressive.
I know.
First round, I don't know if Nate was putting on a show, but
I know. He was throwing
2 minutes
some bombs.
in, he like looked like he was gonna fall from tiredness.
I just don't think he was ready for that.
He wasn't. Yeah. I loved though how he would just like taunt Jake.
Oh yeah, the taunts were excellent.
He'd get hit in the stomach and be like, "Oh, that hurt."
The taunts were top notch.
And his signature thing, like in UFC, is he just bleeds a fuck ton.
I
wasn't playing at all.
No,
obviously, a different sport, but
the first round, that's the only time he had blood going.
I honestly, I'm starting.
What do you think of the knockdown? Was that fake or was?
No, that was real. I mean,
he tripped.
I feel bad. I feel almost bad for Nate at this point because I think that dude's actually severely punch drunk.
Oh yeah,
like
no question.
That whole thing and like his speech at the end there, he was like, "I'm shy, man. I don't know. I thought could you better."
He was giving like a bum fights kind of vibe.
Listening to him talk's like tough.
It's tough, man. I'm sitting there like, Jesus Christ, get your 10 mil, dude, and fucking enjoy it while it lasts because you're not going to be around another fucking 10 years at this rate. You know what I mean?
Probably true, but but if they do go back to UFC, I mean.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
I bet that one will also go to like the last round just because Nate's just gonna toy with him.
Yeah, but I think McGregor.
I don't think Paul has a fucking chance we'll submit him, in a UFC ring.
Yeah, I think that could be an easy submit.
I always think that Jake Paul is like I don't know why I think he's training like that hard, but I think he is.
Yeah,
I feel like he's probably doing both trainings at once.
I guess he's training with Floyd. He
talks so much shit that like he kind of has to back it like that.
Yeah, he definitely puts the work in. Like you gotta give that regardless of how you feel.
I didn't watch the Tommy Fury fight, so I don't know how bad that went for him. But it seems like it was still pretty tight.
It went bad.
It was tighter than I thought.
They said split decision.
Yeah, but Tommy had him the whole fucking time. You know, Tommy just is actually a real.
But I think that could have fueled him more. Where he's like, I can't.
But he improved a lot from Tommy to this fight now.
So we don't know that because Nate's not a boxer.
Sure,
You know, but he looked very
Jake's,
good.
Yeah, even Jake's movement and the way that he was striking. Yeah, he looked.
I no longer think like I would want him to fight Lights Out Lang.
Yeah,
Well, let me see Lights Out Lang. Jake, back in the day, we were always like.
No offense to Lights Out, but I think he would get knocked out.
No.
I think Lights Out Lang would fucking
Let's wait till Champ redeems himself.
Yeah, he's
one step at a time. One step at a time.
In 11 days.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the answer to that question.
Coming off his first loss.
Lights Out's the same type of way. Like I could see him taking a loss and literally it molds him in a different fucking shape.
Well,
he's described himself as Darth Vader. He's a maniac.
He's got 5 rounds this time, so it'll be
Is
5
Manny
rounds.
a boxer or
who?
Manny?
Oh, he's a UFC. So
UFC.
Manny, I'm gonna butcher his last name.
Bermudez?
Bermudez, yeah.
Is he involved with you guys?
Yeah, he's done a couple of reviews with us. He's also just like a good friend of ours. We see him all the time in the city. He supports
Abington
what we do.
guy.
Yeah. Abington kid. He's like the nicest kid ever, but he'll rip your fucking face
No,
out.
it was unfortunate because I think he was big on not making weight.
Yeah.
And then the UFC cut him, but he was a hell of a fighter.
Hell of a fighter, man. And I think he's actually still trying to get back to it too. So he's just been chilling around Wicked Craft too much.
Probably just knocking people the fuck out in Cage Titans or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
that's what it's all about. Get in the minor leagues, get back up, get your game up.
100%.
One thing I do want to say about that Paul and Diaz fight is Logan Paul. Logan Paul had so many fucking opportunities to change out that dumbass outfit. And he just kept saying it. I understand it's for the brand and everything, but you look stupid. Take it off, put on a normal, nice outfit, and get back in there and support your brother. Other than that, see you later.
Guy was at SummerSlam, hopped on a jet from Detroit, went all the way down to Dallas for the fight. I don't know how he got there in time. Like I was texting you still. I was like,
private jet,
fucking crazy. Yeah, I know that, but like that,
like a police escort in a private jet.
But like you said, totally had the time to change on that fight.
But that asshole had plenty of time to change.
He knew damn well. He said, "I want to show up in my outfit. I want to show up in my costume. I had a great night.
Make sure people still remember me. You know what I mean?
He had a great night doing his pretend fights."
What'd you say?
He had a great night pretend fighting.
Yeah,
he did.
I mean, he does do some.
I
good
will say he is
he
is good at that. He is like I was watching some highlights on social media and like I was like,
he looks like he's a star there, but
it actually was pretty impressive.
My friends that watch WWE are like, nah, he's fucking sick. Like he actually is really good.
Crazy athletic.
The Pauls are putting on clinics.
Shout out to the Pauls, man. These dudes actually started from probably doing exactly what we're doing right now, and now they're both like fucking taking over huge spaces. You know what I mean?
Pay-per-view
I can't even hate on someone like that. I mean, it's incredible what those two have done. You know
I'll hate on the outfit though. I'm with it.
Everyone
was chirping him. Everyone I was watching the fight with was like, "This guy looks like a fucking jackass."
Yeah, he did.
Well, he's a jackass.
He is. You're right. I mean, they both are, but
he had
like
so
we said,
much time
respect
to change. So much time to change. That's what
I bet he fucked his girl, his fiance, in that night. Probably didn't even take it off during sex.
Who's his fiance again? Is it that girl from that magazine that showed her titties behind the home plate?
Baddie.
No.
That was Jake's old girl, Julia Rose. She's like she's OnlyFans level. Jake had to up his game a little.
Yeah.
I can't be rolling around with a porn star slut like you.
Yeah.
I guess.
My last thing I'll bring up, we'll talk about probably a little bit next week, but Bobby Lang, 9-1.
Bobby Lang, big fight. This is massive.
Knockout? I think he needs a knockout.
He still hasn't knocked anyone out, right?
Yeah, but the gloves are like Rock'em Sock'em Robot fucking gloves.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, they're huge.
I don't even care about the knockout. I need a win from my guy.
Yeah,
I need a convincing
He got
beat
fucked
down.
last time. He got like poked. What did he got? Like
he got
elbow or something?
He got cut like right here from like a headbutt.
It was bleeding like a motherfucker.
Within
bleeding
20
into
seconds.
both of his eyes. So and that was in like 30 seconds of round one.
And Bobby's
never
probably felt blood in his life, honestly.
Yeah, right.
I don't think. He
literally
literally looked
that guy
shocked.
bleed.
He looked shocked when that blood like started getting into his eyes.
So I didn't watch the last one. Was it decision or is it?
No, he lost. Yeah,
Or is it
decision.
TKO?
No,
Decision.
It was
he
unanimous.
fought the whole
I think
time with the
definitely-
blood.
Like he couldn't
lost
see.
in his
Like
eye.
when
Yeah.
you can't see, like you're fucking.
Yeah. You have some problems.
It's the first time I
yeah,
think he's been on this podcast 9 times and came on after every win.
We didn't get
Yeah.
him.
We didn't get him.
We
He
didn't
said,
ask.
"I'm
We
coming on
didn't
after
ask.
us."
Yeah,
We
right.
didn't ask.
Yeah, he'll come back, man. I
Oh
have
no,
faith in him.
he'll win next week. We'll
Yeah,
have
all
Molly
9 of those
Dowser.
times, he's like, when I lose, I'm not fucking coming. Like, we were like, all right.
It hurt me not to ask.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I haven't talked to Champ in
I
so
know,
long.
right? You're like, you know what, Bob? I'll let you be.
If he wins, you have to text him like as soon as he wins, like just really like.
I always
hey,
text him
it's me.
pre-fight.
We're back.
I gave the champ his hair on his video today.
I'm saying it now. Bob's got it in the bag for this one.
Damn right
You
he
lose
does.
once, you know how it feels to hit rock bottom. You bounce back.
That's what makes a fighter a true fighter. You got to kind of lose.
Amen. You got to
Even
know
though
what it feels
Mayweather
like.
never
man.
did, but he's a punk.
Yeah, he is a punk.
I hope he comes out swinging hard and fast.
That's what the rough and rowdy game's all about. 5 1-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Well, it's usually 3, but we got 5 this time around.
Is it
So
just
that's
for him they're doing 5? Or
Yeah, just in 5,
Oh,
which
wow.
is sick.
That'll
Yeah,
make it interesting.
he'll definitely, rebound and fucking destroy this guy.
Are we doing a Martini review right now?
I wish we could. I wish we fucking had one. We should have brought one. That's on us.
So we go. I would do it.
After this?
Do you think they're doing it at Pizza Maria?
No way. No way.
That would be electric.
That would be fucking hysterical.
I'm trying to think if there's a spot around
I mean, they
there
have
we could.
vodka down there.
Navarro.
They might have espresso.
What is it?
Navarro.
Navarro. That's one we could rip.
You've done that or no?
We have, yeah. But it was
Navarro's
a
a good one.
It was a while
Have you
ago.
done Abbey Park?
We done Abbey Park.
Southside Tavern down the street.
Actually, we never put out
Yeah.
Southsides because I know Sean over there, the owner, pretty well. He's good buddies with my family.
Was it going to be a roast?
Yeah, I was like, you know what, I'll spare you, Sean, because I guess he had it on tap. So I was like, he's a good
On
dude.
tap.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yikes.
But we got to get in there and do it. The people got to know. You know what I
What
mean?
else?
So,
Where else we got local around here? Liberty Tavern.
Jake
You
and
been there?
Joe's?
Liberty Tavern, you been?
Done it.
Liberty Tavern, we done it. Yep.
Let's keep it Irish pub.
Is there anything new that's popped
Irish
up?
pub.
Sweater. That's a sweater.
Yeah.
That's a sweater.
New around here. What do we got?
Oh.
Kilroy's. We can take them to
Kilroy's,
Kilroy's right now.
What's that
Yeah,
new
go to
spot?
Kilroy's.
We should go to Kilroy's right now.
Kilroy's it is.
No,
You
there's
boys
a
tell
new
us. We'll roll.
spot. The one me
Oh,
and
in Quincy.
Yeah.
It's like
Cloud Candy.
Cloud
Candy.
Candy, some Asian spot, but I guess
Oh, wow.
they got insane espresso martinis.
That's
Really?
If
That's
you
what
want to
they
go
say.
bang that out right now, we'll bang it out.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're here. It's our tradition. You know what I mean?
Might as well. Fuck it. Let's go.
I got one in me.
Yeah, I do too. I
That's
got
what she
about
said.
one in me. I've had about a quarter in the past week.
We'll close on that.
Yeah.
Mr. Martini Boys, appreciate you guys coming
Thanks for
on.
having us.
Appreciate you
We
guys.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Steele
guys for
Nazz.
coming.
No
Thank you.
problem. I got to give a shout out to our sponsors, Slide Edge Fitness and Performance. Craig Kelly, I think he's in the softball tournament.
Excellent.
101 French Avenue, Braintree, Mass. Trying to get Slide Edge on the competition.
Let's go.
Make it happen. Law offices of Patrick J. Foley has helped Magic Mike out once or twice. Great guy. Keeps doing what he's doing. I think he'll be in for football picks in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Good dudes. Episode was at 133 on the mic here. I think we're around there. It sounds
133.
right.
Wow. You guys are getting in the
Getting
game.
high.
Man. Getting
Getting
high
high.
out there, boys. That's awesome.
Boys, thanks again for coming on. And Justin, appreciate what you do, man.
Shout out
Shout out Justin, baby. Hedge better.
That's better, baby.
Edge better. Kings of
Future
Combat
sports
coming
betting.
soon, baby. Why
yes.
not? Bring the Martinis boys back on the mics.
Let's
Coming
go.
soon. Martini event showdown coming soon.
August
Next
17th.
week.
Don't
Be
miss the
there or
boat.
be
See you later.
square.